Hi, Lori Bullard here, all the way from the East Coast of the United States of America in North Carolina. And this is the second time I've had to do this because the first one just disappeared. I was sending it into my videos to, put a name on it and a thumbnail and all that good stuff, and it vanished. I'll have to look into that. Something else to study and research. And I am catching a little bit of a cold, or allergies, so please bear with me here. Zapier. I'm sure many of you have heard of this app, and I've had it in my Google Chrome bar for a long time. Did not really know what it did, other than it connected my social media sites together. Somehow last night, though, I came across something that took me more in detail to it, and I really liked what I saw. So this morning I've spent time connecting the apps and stuff, and then I'm like, well, wait, I need to learn a little bit about what this is doing so that I can later do a tutorial and help others. So I go and I find where we can find help at under the, I think it was named tutorials, but I could be wrong. Learning Center is what I found right here. Bingo. Getting started with Zapier. And this is chapter 1 of 7. Key points being, Zapier is the glue that connects more than 750 web apps. Zaps are workflows to connect your apps so they can work together. Zaps start with a trigger, an event in one of your apps that kicks off your workflow. Zaps automate tasks in the background so you can focus on more important work. In the next chapter, we'll cover how to build custom zaps. That's where I'm going to start my actual tutorial at, because I will have uncovered that. But as I was doing the first one, some awesome freebies came up that I just had to share with you. So let's go up to the Google Chrome bar. Now this is Google Chrome that I use, and we're going to, there we go. Okay, right here's Alexa. That, just gives you the rank of the site. This one is 3,466. You've got different bases on those. Some are worldwide, some are just US. That's probably just US. But if you click on it, it'll go into more details. This right here, now that's one of my favorites, Sure Shot. It's a capture page, still shot. You can hit it to get the entire page contents, and then you can turn it into a PDF file. It's awesome for like receipts, all kinds of stuff. There's a pro version to it, and I did it on the trial, but honestly, you could just use it at the free version and it will suffice. Unless you have a job where you have to just take pictures of screens all day, you don't need the pro version of this. It's really awesome. I love it, and I have tried others. I've compared others to it. Nothing beats this guy here. I mean, it'll do, just a section, part of a page, the open part, or it will do the entire document. And like I said, you can turn it to a PDF file. And that way, if it comes up too small, see, they can hit enlarge and be able to read the little fine print. Cool app. Free. Okay. URL shortener. This is Googly. I've started using this one quite a bit. You know how affiliate links are just long and drawn out and just ugly. And they take, and like if you're, microblogging on Twitter or somewhere like that, it takes up a lot of characters. So I always suggest, get one that you can put on your browser. This one works great. Basically, if somewhere down in here is the URL, highlight it, go up here, poof, catches it, shortens it, and you're good to go. A lot of them will go and get this and highlight it. Bitly's good for that. So I've been using Googly more than Bitly lately. Right here is Adobe Acrobat PDF file reader. You can fill out, sign your name. It's the free version, and it does very well. You can also, there is a paid pro version of this where you can change it around. Basically, if you've got the PLR rights to an ebook, it's really awesome and it's very good. It's pricey, but it's good, but you can do it with a monthly fee. There are other apps available, but I'm not going to guarantee that they're as good as this one. I'm just not. Okay, McAfee. Standard. It's just, it really doesn't have to be in my Google Chrome. It is not free. Actually, there is a part, though, that is free. And see, down here is the paid version. Right there. For security, antivirus, etc. This up here is a web advisor. And it says that when you first hit it, there you go, McAfee Web Advisor, and it is free to use. It will tell you if you're heading towards a page that's compromised or has got malware. It will tell you, whoa, do you want to proceed? And most times when I see it, I fall back, don't go. But now there's been a few times that I overrode it because I knew the person that had that page, and I knew that anything that was on it was not going to hurt my computer. So if you're going to override it, do so with caution. Make sure you know the person that that page belongs to, because people can put malicious, nasty stuff in computers, viruses, hijackers. Matter of fact, when I upgraded to Windows 10, somehow this thing called Chromium, it's got like Google Chrome looking it doesn't want to come with me. Here we go. It looked like the Google Chrome thing, except for it was in blue and silver. And I really, I've been doing this since 2001, and you thought I'd have known better. Now, it was a browser, but it was malware, and it was a browser hijacker. I mean, I would set it for Google, and it would set it to what it wanted. The actual browser itself was really cool looking, though. But like I said, it was a hijacker, had a lot of malware. I would set my computer settings one way, and it didn't matter. When I go back, everything was switched. I inquired about having it removed, and as a matter of fact, I called McAfee because it was making it not work, and the guy said that it could be removed, but I'd have to go like to Geek Squad or somewhere like that, and that's money. Well, once upon a time, I used to build websites, and I've dug deep into some file registries just to find a little flaw that came up that showed up on the web page. And it would be amazing. It's a script that I had bought, to run a website, and I would have to dig and dig and go through line after line after line of code to find that error and remove it. But through doing that, I also learned how to, when you're uninstalling something from your computer, how to completely uninstall it, because it will grab on to other parts like Avast, which is a good antivirus, but it's got a little bit of malware. I've uninstalled it, and I did it because I needed some extra room, and I was using McAfee paid. But it still pops up with the update for Windows 10, so it's still in here, but I'm not going to worry about it because I'll eventually go back to Avast. I like it, the paid version. You do that when times were, this was in the beginning, and there was less money, but the security, the firewalls are impeccable, and it did a real good job. So I'm not going to count it out. All right, moving along. This is Send Anywhere PDF files, up to so many megabytes, but it'll give you a link and you can send it, and the other person can download it. Or if you're selling an ebook, you can use that. Anyway, you can get that out of the Google Play Store. It's called Send Anywhere. Works great. Over here is Sumo. I love my Sumo apps. BuzzSumo, all the Sumos. So that really doesn't need to be there. Actually, I found it inside and just put it out there to remind me that I recently, right now I'm taking my site through some transformations, and I've actually got to go in, uninstall SumoMe and reinstall it. That's why I put that there, to remind me that I've still got to do that. Okay, here we got Bitly. Here we've got vidIQ, Vision for YouTube. It gives analytics, key tags. It's awesome. I am going to do a separate tutorial on that alone, but not today. But it's coming, and it's free. There is a paid version, but there's also a free version. Everything I'm showing you up here are tools that you need, can use, and cost nothing. Over here is WiseStamp. It is like a business card, electronic business card. It has a pro version too that you can do a little more with, but even the free version you can decorate up pretty nice. Put all your your Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and then the follow me's. It's really cool, so check it out. It might not be for you, but it looks really nice at the end of an email. Now, I actually use Mixmax, and I'll get to that in a minute, more than I do WiseStamp. But that's up there because I started a new email address, and I'm strictly using just the WiseStamp signature on that. This here's my favorite, Grammarly. If you're pretty good at looking over your code and you got the free version of this, you're going to make minimal boo-boos in your text, copywriting, etc. If you got the pro version, you're probably going to make any. But the Pro version, the difference between it and the free version is that it just goes into more detail. It catches, like, all right, let's say you're writing a paragraph and you use a double negative or something. It's going to go and give you alternatives, and the free version even does that. But the Pro version is going to be, it'll get right down to use a noun, or it gets really in depth. But it's really awesome. The free version would suffice just fine. It picks up on pretty much anything that you're typing in, whether it be a blog post, Facebook post, a tweet, whatever. You misspell the word, it'll let you know. Click on it, and you fix it, and you move on. Okay, next is Mixmax. That's the one that I've got on my main Gmail account. This is like an autoresponder, kinda, for your personal email. Basically what it does is, if you send an email out to John Doe and you really need the information and need to know he got that email, this tracks it, and it tells you what time it was opened, received, opened, etc. It has a Pro version also, but I have not found the need to use that Pro version with what I do. So the free version, if you want to, put like a nice file signature, Mixmax is good if you want to track your emails. But if you just want a nice file signature, go with WiseStamp. And this is, I believe, an Adobe Cloud. And if I click on it, Dropbox box, hold on. You know what I've done? I did not pull this up so you guys could see it. Alexa, as we all know what that is. This is the Sure Shot capture page. Free tool, a must-have, googly. You can take, put in your affiliate link here, highlight it, hit that, and it gives you your shortened link. Awesome. The Pro version, you can create your own ebooks, PLR content, etc. Web Advisor from McAfee. Send anywhere, PDF files up to so many megabytes, large files. Sumo to remind me to go and take the old out of the script and put in the new part, because I changed the site around some. Bitly, the only problem I have with Bitly is when I'm trying to make a small URL, it copies the one in this bar right here versus the one down here that I'm trying to actually shorten, the affiliate one. So I'm using Bitly less, but Bitly is great though. It is great. vidIQ, Vision for YouTube. We're going to do a whole tutorial on that separate. It's a free and paid version, but the free version should suffice unless you are doing some major marketing, and I'm hoping one day that I will be, because videos and social media, that's my number one thing. And showing you guys how to save money with quality products. All of these are great, trust me, they're great. This, gives you key tags, analytics. It's awesome. Like I said, there will be a separate tutorial for it. And then the Grammarly, the WiseStamp, Grammarly, Mixmax, and that cloud. That if you click on it, it will put its Dropbox, Box, and Google Drive are $9.99 a month to get a terabyte. Mediafire is which I suggest, and it's the easiest to use to create links to send out. If you know, let's say you're building a landing page and you've got some great, awesome goodies there. Mediafire. Some people like the Amazon one, but I like Mediafire. And it's only $5 for a terabyte. Okay. And three little dots goes into other extensions that I have, but they're not ones that, these are the ones I use the most right now. The ones you use the most, it seems to somehow do it on its own. They just show up on here, or you can on purposely make them be there, like I did with the Sumo thing to remind me. But the other ones will hide down, and you can put more than that up there, and it'll just shorten that bar. It's just, that's all I need out right now. I mean, Google apps, many of them are great, but like with the SureShot, I tried different ones, and I'd wind up just deleting them. SureShot beats all others, hands down. Okay, so what did we learn today? We learned of some great free tools from Google Play that work straight off of our Google Chrome browser. And we're starting to work with Zapier, Learning Center, and the key points. And when I do the next video for Zapier, we will have much more detail and there'll be much more to learn. And I basically really just wanted to say, hey, and I never meant to go 22 minutes into this. I'm sorry, the first one was like 8. Anyway, thanks everyone. Please give us a thumbs up. We need 100 subs to get my name on the end of the YouTube link. Tell us what what kind of videos you need. What will help you the most? Because that's what I'm here for. Me, my daughter, and my friend. And we have an intern now. Alright, y'all have a great day. Saturday, May 6, 2017 at 12:38 p.m. 12:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.